Welcome to the Sideboard here at the StarCityGames.com Standard Open in Baltimore, brought to you by Ultimate Guard. I'm Nick Miller with a player interview here with Kevin the Daddy Jones. How you doing?
Good. How's it going, Nick?
Pretty good. Every week here on the SCG Tour, we want to talk to a player, kind of introduce them. Obviously, people have seen you on the SCG Tour for a while,
sure,
but we get to talk to the Daddy, get to figure out what he does on a week-to-week basis, some of your habits, what kind of Magic player you are, that kind of thing.
Sure.
So obviously we see you play a lot of Magic here on the SCG Tour, but what are you doing outside of the tour? I know you stream a little bit, you work at the Kerwin's game store up there in New York. Take us through that.
I work at Kerwin's up in New York, and I've been doing, I do some card store related stuff, put cards away, whatever, like that type of thing. But I also do like a stream every Wednesday. We do like a talk show type thing. Not unlike the old Above the Curve thing that Jerry and those guys were doing years ago. It's kind of like that. It's like two guys at a desk talking about Magic. But it's cool because, it's one of my coworkers and he gets like real riled up and I get ready to yell at it back and forth and there's some good banter and stuff and he just has outrageous opinions, so I get to shoot him down on the regular and it's awesome. Good time. So yeah, I do that weekly and that's an awesome experience.
But you also play a lot of sports and things, right?
I do. I played tennis in college. Unfortunately, like where I live, I haven't been able to find like someone to play with regularly since I've been out of school. But I do play a ton of softball, like a men's recreational slow pitch softball. Mm-hmm. I do tournaments of that when I'm not playing Magic tournaments. Like if it's off weekend, I have to go to Magic first, and that's like the plan B or whatever. But I also play in like some recreational leagues during the week.
Are you an outfielder, infielder?
I'm an outfielder. I'm tall, skinny, all arms and legs. I'm an outfielder. I'm really fast.
Right. Well, we saw when you came and won Dallas that you kind of almost didn't come due to an injury, due to, kind of being late from the injury from playing softball.
I'm just getting old, man. So, like, I'm getting old, and I kind of woke up the morning of Dallas with, like, my foot really swollen from a softball game, I guess. Couldn't really walk right. So I'm trying to get to the airport in like a lot of pain and, a suitcase plus like blah, blah, blah. I didn't make my flight. People were mad. I was off it. I was like, I don't even want to go, man. I can't believe that. I'm like getting yelled at, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm done. And then they were just like, oh, just get on the plane. And I was like, all right, whatever. And I guess it worked out fine.
Speaking of traveling, you're on the team Metagame Gurus here, and they all usually fly or drive in a group. But you like to stay alone. You drive on your own to all these events. Even like Andy Boswell lives up in New York. He's like, I would love to drive with you.
But keeps trying to get in my ride. And Daddy rides alone, man. I don't know what else to tell you. The Daddy rides alone. The long and short of it is this. Like, basically, at the Magic tournaments, like, you got to put on your social face. Like, I don't know, you could go down and, like, do the psychology, introvert, extrovert, not really sure which, probably a little bit on introverted side. But, like, I got to be sociable, gregarious, interact with a ton of people at Magic tournaments. All weekend, I have to be, like, in the, like, I have a brand to further as myself, blah, blah, blah. Like, people know me, people respect me. I have to make sure that, like, I have my game face on all weekend and I'm interacting with people and being, a people person like I'm supposed to. But then, like, the ride there and the ride home is my time to, like, decompress and, like, ready myself, to be, like, in the social circles for the entire weekend. So, like, I don't know. I like to do it. I like to listen to podcasts, audiobooks, just, like, relax, think. It's great. It's awesome. It's nice to have some alone time in the wake of a lot of deeply interactive social time.
Yeah, no distractions for the daddy on the trips.
No, the daddy rides alone. I want to pull up like my cape or my collar and be like, sorry, Nick Miller, the daddy rides alone. Off into the sunset.
Acceptable. Now talk about the team here. Obviously you guys came around, you hadn't quite announced the team at Baltimore, the last Baltimore we had.
I know, and it was unfortunate.
But we've had 10 opens since that open. Team Metagame Gurus has won 3 of them. You guys have just been tearing up the results.
Yeah.
How's the team doing now that Pete's kind of left for his internship? How are you guys practicing? How are you guys feeling as a team?
I always knew Pete from like the Northeast PDQs and stuff like that for years and years, and he was friends with Jim and all those guys. But like, wasn't really friends with him. Wasn't like, I was friendly or whatever. But like, I got to become pretty good friends with him from the team, and it sucks. Like, we're all having a good time together, and like, obviously, it's a great opportunity. He should definitely like take the. Sure. Working for Wizards is insane. Every competitive Magic player's like dream is to work for Wizards, and I think it's great that he got to do it. So, we're super happy for him. And it's weird, like, the hotel room's a little different dynamic. Like, Pete complains a lot, so like not having someone who complains a lot is interesting.
Well, you could fill that role, right?
I tried. Daddy doesn't complain. I'm a flowing creature.
Sure. All right, so what's next for the team? How you guys working, and how you looking for the future?
We just keep doing what we're doing. You know, Andrew and I are in the thick of the Season 2 race. Jim's already locked up. Dan's been surging lately, so that's good for him. I mean, maybe we'll, and it's not replace or fill the slot so much as maybe we'll just add another person back, because 5's a good number. Like, gives you guys a lot of people to cover, gives us a lot of people to market, that type of thing. So, you know, it's not impossible that there would be another guru in the future. Right. But we're just, you know, going week to week. Gonna try to knock out regionals next weekend and finish strong here, get some points. You know, it's just one event at a time. It always is. We talk a lot. We test when we can. It's same old, same old. It's been fun this summer.
Well, it's good to have you here. It's good to have the team doing well. Thanks for joining me here in the sideboard.
Anytime, man. I appreciate it.
Stay tuned to StarCityGames.com all weekend long for the action here in Baltimore.
Daddy!